Hello, Bravo students. This tutorial is to show you how to use the app Script that you're going to be using for your mini musical creation. And so before we get started, I want to explain to you the reason why we're going to be using this app. Most of us think of a script, and I'm going to pull an example up here, a script to look like this. You have the characters off to the side, and you have all the dialogue off to the side here. This, if you were creating a screenplay, is not the industry standard. This is not how you would submit a script to a possible director or a possible publisher. This is the way they sell scripts once they've already been produced. This is a publisher's copy, an actor's copy that we use once the production in has already been produced once. They take the original script and then they create these actor scripts that people work, that actors use. We're going to be creating a more industry standard, and we're going to be using a screenplay script, which will look more like this. You'll notice there's a considerable more amount of white space around, that the characters are not off to the side, they're centered in the middle, that the actions are larger off to the side. There's many reasons for all these. This offers you room to write notes. It focuses on the stage directions where you can start creating the things that you need to do. And then the actors' lines are right here in the middle, so the actors can clearly see where their lines are separated from the other actions. So this is a more usable script for someone doing a production from scratch from the beginning. It gives you room to grow and it gives you focus on where your focus is. If I am a technician, I'm going to be focusing on this side of the screen. If I'm an actor, I'm going to be focusing on the center of the screen. So that gives you an opportunity to kind of see the difference there. We're going to be using this and learning how to format a screenplay. And there are lots of wonderful formatting websites and apps out there. We're going to be using this free one called Script. So to get to Script, you will go into your Google search, into your browser here, and you will type in Script. And mine pops up because I've used it a couple of times. And you will hit enter. When you do that, this very simple screen comes up. This is your formatting. You'll notice that it's set up for a screenplay right here. The camera fades in. We are externally in a scary forest at night. And then the action here, where are we? It's a dark and stormy night. Excuse me while I get out of this. They want me to pay $19.99 for the pro. All right. So we're actually not going to start here. We're going to start on our own. So we just want to delete all that. So you're going to highlight it, hit the backspace key, and if it goes up, if it jumps like that, just hit enter until you get to this phase that calls action. Now you'll notice that the page went down on you. This is the title page. We will fill that in last. So don't worry about that. That's why it doesn't jump to the first page. Your title page is what you do last. So go to where there's a blank stage here where it just says action here. And if you don't get to action immediately, just keep hitting the enter key. You'll get there eventually. So in light gray here, you'll notice that it tells you exactly what it is. This is formatted that it will tell you exactly what you need to type in what area. So let's say that we are going to start our play, our mini musical where the students enter in a classroom. We're going to do a classroom setting. So students enter the classroom and quickly take their seats. They are all talking and laughing. All right, so that's the action that takes place at the beginning of my scene. Now, I probably want to, at this point, have a character say something. So I'm going to hit my enter key. You'll see it says action again. That's if I needed more action. But I'm going to hit my enter key again. And now it goes to character. Now, I can easily set up my characters over here if I wanted to do it beforehand. Click on characters right here, and I can add all my characters. So I want to add some 4 characters here. So I want to make a teacher, and it's going to do everything in capital letters for you. So don't, hit the capital lock or hit the shift key. You don't need to do anything. You're simply going to type in your character. Click OK when you want it, and add another one. Let's add Adam. Let's get a female character in there. Let's add a young lady named Becky. And let's add one more character just to wrap things up. Let's go with Carly. Okay. I simply wanted an ABC here. All right. But let's say that I had 2 students that had the same. So Carly, and let's go with Cameron. Okay. So there's my cast of characters. You'll notice that I can delete a character by hitting the X, or I can edit the character and make changes at any time. So there's absolutely no reason to. You can always make corrections as you go through. So I've got my characters. So as I go here, if I click on the character here, all I have to do is type in the first letter. I clicked in a T. You'll notice that my teacher character pops up. I don't have to type in teacher every time. I just have to hit the T. As soon as I hit that T, if I hit enter, boom, it directly goes right there. It is centered exactly where it needs to go. You'll notice that it immediately goes to dialogue. Now, if I wanted the teacher to have a stage direction, I'm going to hit the enter key again. You'll notice that there is parentheses there. And that's where I'm going to type in my actions, my emotions for my character. So maybe the teacher is very upset at the beginning here. So I will type in very mad at the noise. All right. So she's very mad. So I'm going to hit enter. And now I can do the dialogue. And maybe the teacher says, sit down right this instant. And so therefore, we have that dialogue there. Maybe a student replies. You'll notice I have all my characters right there. All I have to do is type in the first letter. There's Becky, hit the enter key. And Becky, now I have room for how Becky replies. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. All right. Then I can have Adam have a line. Right away. So sorry. All right. Now, that's how you do the dialogue here. If I wanted to then add some more action, like the bell rings and the teacher begins to pass out papers to the class. Students realize that the papers are a pop quiz. Everyone moans. Okay, once again, I get back to action, but I don't want action. I want dialogue. And let's say, for example, I wanted Cameron. If I hit C, both of those names come up. Now I can go through and I can click here like this and choose which one of these C's I want, or I can just hit the next A. Oh, they go through there. But as soon as I type an M, just Cameron's name comes up. I can hit that enter key, and Cameron is centered and ready to go. Remember, if I want him to have a stage direction here, I can put that right in there, hit enter, and then go through there. What have I done to deserve this? Question mark. All right. And then maybe Becky goes, maybe she's there. I am totally ready for this quiz. All right. And we will continue on like this. So this is how you write and format your screenplay. It's all about hitting that enter key or your back key to get where you want to go and where you need to be. It will not let you. So like right now, I have the character right here. I'm hitting the enter key. Notice it's going back and forth. Well, let me do action because the teacher doesn't have a line there. So this quiz counts as 50% of your grade. So I hope you do a good job. Who hasn't spoken? I don't believe Carly has, so we'll go here. I'm sunk. Now go to there. I'm going to hit enter, go back to action. This is not a good script. Okay, so there it is right there. And let's say that that is the end of my script. That is exactly what I wanted to do. At that point, I'm going to come up here and title my script. And call it the quiz. There. Put my name on it. And now I have it done and ready to go. So now all you have to do is watch the tutorial for how to submit your screenplay.